Hey, it's getting a little colder outside, the waves hopefully are getting a little bit better, and it's time to throw on the wetsuits. I'm Chris J. Ross with bcsurf.com, and we're going to be running through the Rip Curl 2011 wetsuit line, showing you the text kind of coming out there, and showing you which suit will work best for you. First one over to my right over here is the Dawn Patron. This is kind of the starter suit in the Rip Curl line, kind of the basic one, but has a lot of high-end features that make it anything but a basic suit. First thing we'll start off with is we have E3 neoprene where it counts the most, in the shoulders and the arms. This nice stretchy material is lightweight, super stretchy, and it'll make sure that you keep that flexibility, especially in the paddle zones, so you're getting a lot of energy to paddle out there. The suit is also glued, so it keeps a lot of water out, and on a starter suit, that's pretty cool. You also have a fire skin lining up in the chest, keep your chest a little bit warmer in the torso, so you keep that heat if it gets a little bit colder. It's also got internal taping so on the stress points to make sure that you can have a durable suit, so if you're using this day in, day out, you'll still be pretty set with it. Now, it's not the lightest suit in the line, it's not the warmest suit in the line. So if you're using maybe in an area where you don't have a lot of cold days out there, awesome investment, make sure you can get out there when the waves are pumping. Or if you're just looking for a nice, solid wetsuit on a budget, definitely worth something to check it out. Now, if you want to up the flexibility a little bit, let's check out the Rip Curl E-Bomb. This one is the Rip Curl E-Bomb. Now, this one puts that E3 neoprene from the Dawn Patron into the entirety of the suit, making sure your entire thing is not only flexible, but really lightweight. As far as water intrusion, you see in this suit, it's not only glued, but it's taped on the inside with the E3 Plus tape. This tape is a little bit more flexible than your standard tapings that companies will use, so it adds a little bit of flexibility while keeping a lot more water out, keeping you a little bit warmer. This model also comes in a chest zip version. You don't have that back zip that has a rigid line where you're striking a little bit of flexibility. This suit's one of the most flexible in the Rip Curl line, so you'll definitely be up in that performance with this suit. Now, in case you're looking for the ultimate and want a little bit more warmth as well as flexibility, let's check out the Flash Bomb suit. This suit's the newest in the Rip Curl line and featuring cool technology to make sure not only have a warm wetsuit and a flexible wetsuit, but you don't have to put on a cold wetsuit. This little pink fuzzy lining is the Flash Bomb technology. What this does is it has two layers. First layer lets water pass through the second layer, and that second layer helps to funnel water out of the suit once it's hanging up. What that translates into is that you can hang the suit up and it'll dry in about 20 minutes, so you never have to put on a cold, soggy wetsuit again. To show you this, we actually took the suit out, went in the water, got it nice and wet, hang it up to dry, and see how fast it took. So let's check that out right now. Hey, so we had a little technical difficulty coming back from the beach. By the time we actually got back and hung it up, the inside was pretty much all dry. And while that's really awesome and shows that it really dries fast, we want to give a full test. So we took it in the restroom, soaked it in the sink, and now we're going to see how fast it really dries just from being soaked. So let's check it out. All right. Start time's about 9:06, so we'll see when it's done. Hey, so looking at the clock, it's about 9:25, so about 19 minutes or so. It's pretty dry to the touch throughout like the Flash Bomb lining. So you can hang up your suit, dry about 20 minutes, and be back in the water and back in your suit without freezing getting into it. I can see the suit dries really, really fast. If you're a surfer that wants to maximize the number of sessions per day and not have to put on some really, really cold wetsuit, definitely check it out. With this one also, we have a couple features in here to make it really, really awesome. Not only do we have the E3 everywhere, but we also have tape both externally and internally. Internally, we've got the E3 Plus tape on the entirety of the suit, including the arms. Externally, you have Aquabond liquid tape that runs over 3/4 of the suit from the torso down to the legs. Translates into a stitchless suit, so you don't have any stitches holding you back, so you have a lot of flexibility, but you also have double tape, so you have a lot of warmth, keeping a lot of water out. When I was out there in the water, barely even got wet when I took the suit off. As I took it off, I was like, wow, I'm pretty dry for just having a surf for a little bit of a while. In this suit, you have a lot of flexibility and a lot of warmth. It's not as flexible as the E-Bomb is, but it'll definitely provide you with a little bit more warmth. And if you're out there every day, day in and day out, multiple sessions, this is definitely the suit for you. No matter what choice, Rip Curl's got a lot of awesome suits out there. If you need help making any decisions or wondering about different models, we also have more detailed videos about each of these suits right here, here, and here. Check out those links to get a little bit more info on it, or hit us up in the comments and we'll be glad to help you out.